This website is absolutely freaking hilarious. It is a Black Desert Online enhancing simulator, and I'm absolutely certain that the odds of this are just not right. I'm going to enhance the one thing that I can't seem to enhance. A dim tree. It won't, oh, it literally won't let me grab it. Oh, what the fuck? I literally, okay, let's try this again. Fuck it. We're gonna go for a KZARKA now. First thing we need to do is just load our inventory with like billions of silver worth of base level Zarkas. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get all of these main hands to pry first.
So tell me what you want. What you really want. When you got it with the odds of stack, can't take it back. Is it really
Oh, I
what
gotta
you
try
want?
that.
Really what you want? Really what you want?
So this is the last character we can use. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll start building up some stacks from there and going for some try attempts and then seeing if we can get a tet stack and then go from there. And at the same time, while this is kind of silly, this is borderline educational for some people. Okay, so 24 stack. In this simulation, we're building with the boss gear. If I'm building stacks with reblast gear, I'd probably go up to like 25 to 30. And from there, I do like low try swings. So this is actually realistically what I would be doing right now. 32. And if it gets too high, we're going to stop because we need a tet stack. So 44, 45 is probably where I'd stop. I'd probably put advice of Vaux in it, but we're going to go a little bit higher. So we got to try there. So that's a good stack to get a try. 44 is actually realistic. We're going to do the same thing again. 24, 28, 32, 6. Okay, so this is tried territory. There it goes. All right, let's move on to the next one. I've got a 31 stack here. We're gonna see if we can get this a little bigger. We got another try. 28 stack. This is a pretty low try stack. We gotta try again. 24 stack. We're gonna build this. Now keep in mind, you wouldn't be building this with boss gear. You'd be using much cheaper gear like Grunel or something. Even Reblath. I personally don't go up to Pry and Duo for Reblath gear because in case I have like a try piece of gear and I'm swinging on like a 29 stack just to get more stacks out of it and it actually goes tet, there are some times where like you just end up getting a little bit of profit back. Try stack. All right, let's keep going here. 25 on a try. Wow, we are getting stupidly RNG carried in this simulation. 21 stack. Okay, there's no way this is gonna go. Okay, so this is try territory. Yeah, that's a pretty decent try stack to go. All right, 25. 29, 33. Okay, so I'm going to get all of these pieces of gear back up to Duo, and then we'll start building some more stacks and see if we can properly build an appropriate.
When you got it with the odds of stack, can't take it back. Is it really what you want? 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 Really what you want?
Shut the fuck up!
Give me another 20. Holy moly. I can't even get a 20 stack. Oh my god, what is it? I can't even get a 10. Oh my god, what is this? Don't go for Duo on freaking 0 stacks. This isn't right. Okay. Jesus Christ. Did I just get 2 tries on a 0 stack? What the hell? So let's get another 20 here. Stop there. Okay, so now we'll start going for some try attempts on these. Just because that's what we have to use. 30. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. I don't know if I counted that all right, but we got a few tries here to swing around with now. So let's go ahead and get another 20 in here. Okay, I'm just gonna use another one. Easy try on a 20. That's not realistic. That's a little bit more realistic. My luck is just way too good in this simulation. 32. Okay. 22. We got a lot of tries to go through. So 34. Usually I'm getting to around 40. Before I start making tet swings, like 45. So 41, I'd probably keep swinging try, to be honest. So So 45. So I'd probably throw some Valks in there. This is a really low number, but I would probably debate on swinging Tet in this situation with lower enhancing gear, obviously. So this one I don't expect to go, and it did. Okay, we're RNG carried. Let's move on. Easy try, I suppose. This can't be accurate. Oh, we got a 37, so we're actually close to. Never mind. There it goes. All right, we have a lot of gear. So you might even potentially run into situations like this where you have, you know, a bunch of lesser enhancing gear, and you might be willing to throw it in a 24, for example. So in this case scenario, let's try it, right? And then if this was our enhancing gear, if one of these went Tet, then you could use the pen attempt to build a, what is this game? Let's start getting rid of this gear, to be honest. I want to see if we can start building a closer to pen stack. You know, I'm going to swing try on this too. There we go. Nice. All right, let's swing some more Tets. 40 stack. 45. So now 50. Okay, now we're in Tet territory. This is more realistically Tet territory. 55. 60. So this is right about when Tet probably goes for people. 65. 70. Okay, so now we're getting some bad luck. And it comes around. Look at that, baby. So that was actually a proper Tet stack. That was a proper Tet success. As soon as it hit 80, I would probably stop there, though. 36. I'd actually keep going in this situation. 44. So that's pretty dang close to where when I'd start building a Tet stack and start swinging for these low Tet swings. Oh my God, there's just no way. What? Jesus, should I just swing pen on a 27 at this rate? Holy moly. Back to kind of a normal test. So 25. Normally reblath, I'd probably go up to around 30, but again, with just cheaper enhancing gear, this is a more realistic situation to start building up tri stacks. And who knows, you might get luckier on this area. 33, this is starting to become a little bit more realistic territory. I'd believe that going to 33. It's a good one to go on, but that's a lot more realistic than like a 25. Can happen, but I wouldn't be swinging those try attempts on that boss gear at that point. Let's go for another try. Again, that's just super low, but the whole purpose of why I'm doing this is just show you guys what I would be swinging on to give you guys an idea for your stacks. But my RNG is not this lucky, and I would take this kind of with a grain of salt. 30, this is when I'd start swinging, probably putting my boss gear in, to be honest. 34, 38, this is more realistic. All right, 38's a good stack to get a try on. All right, let's start swinging for this. Another try on to 25. I feel like that's just not accurate. It's too consistent on those really low numbers. 28 again, Jesus. $32 seems a little bit more realistic, but I'm still kind of undoubtful with these odds. Let's take 25 and let's start putting these extra tries we have in this situation. Or actually, let's start swinging for try on these. I'm gonna go up to around 40 on some of these. This is just no. We're kind of in a doozy here. Gotta go back to a 0 stack. 24, we're gonna see. We can start building this up. Start pushing for a Tet stack. If this is cheaper gear, you know, 29, by this point, if I have this many and the enhancing session is going like this, I might start throwing in some Tet attempts on really low numbers to push them. So even 37, depending on what the item is, I might just go for a Tet attempt on that just to push that stack. And getting a Tet on a 42, right? Imagine if that was your cheap enhancing gear right there. That could be the potential of like hundreds of millions of silver right there just from that, if you're having a good lucky enhancing session. So you can take that item if things are going well, and you could potentially sell that and get some return into your enhancing session to maybe fuel it to last a little longer. Let's start getting rid of our try gear that we have. I want to see if we can get a high stack here. So 34, I'm actually going to throw some Tets in here. 44, this is way more realistic. 50, see, I feel like these Tets we're getting are just stupid low. But again, anything can happen in enhancing. All right, 25. I'm gonna start swinging 10 on this just as a joke. See what we get. 35, 40. Oh, jeez. Well, you know what? We have a bunch of tets now, and soon we're gonna be able to swing pen. But I was hoping I'd at least have a 60 stack by now, so this is kind of ridiculous. All right, 33. I'm gonna throw in some tri gear. I need to start getting a 50 stack at the very least. All right, 53. Now I have another piece of try, so going for 10. Don't get it. Okay, so 60. 60 is actually a more realistic number to throw lower and cheaper tet enhancing gear in, honestly. So in this case scenario, I would potentially, probably around 60, 70, I'd be throwing in that cheap enhancing gear for pen attempts to push up for those pen stacks. Or your boss gear going for tet attempts. So 64, 70. All right, we win the game. You know, I was trying to be educational through this, but I just can't take this seriously anymore. Here, let's go for pen on a 0 stack. Pen on a 6 stack. Pen on a 12 stack. Pen on an 18 stack. Dang. What about pen on a 24? Oh, it won't go. All right, going for tet. Going for tet. Going for tet. Going for tet. Going for tet again. Give me tet. Hey, pen on a 0. Damn.